You don't realise at the time actually, but when you talk about it after how bad it is, you just get on with it, don't you? And it's like focus on right the next day. And Finn was 2 weeks old, exactly, and he wasn't. I knew he wasn't breathing easily, so we'd booked a doctor's appointment, and the GP straight away said, "Oh, he's got a heart murmur." A heart murmur could be something, could be nothing. It's quite common for little boys to have holes in the heart and what have you, but they didn't know quite how severe it was. What they didn't want was his body to start to shut down. So he ended up on a vape machine. He just wasn't improving. I think that was the hardest bit. There was no change in him. He was on critical list. We couldn't transfer him to Leeds because they only had the oxygen, even in the helicopter, and they didn't think he'd survive the journey. Christmas Eve, he suddenly made a big U-turn and they started to wean him off the oxygen. He was out for New Year. He was out the day before New Year's Eve. Whenever he gets anything, a cold or a virus or anything, he starts to work really hard at his breathing. His left lung is smaller than his right, so asymmetric, so his airways are smaller. So they're just getting clogged up as soon as he gets anything. We're so lucky to have Harrogate Hospital, and it's not big enough for the area it covers really. They were so warm and welcoming, and they couldn't do enough for anyone. They make such a fuss of every child. They make every child feel like it's a nice place to be, and they're completely under-resourced for the area they cover. I tried to think for the fundraising of things that we could get involved in as a whole family. The main thing really now is that it's raised awareness of what our local services need and what we can do as a community to help support them. They saved his life. Everyone on that road. And that's, when you think about that, even now, like a year later, and it's not just his life to do that for. It must be thousands of children whose lives they've saved over the years, and if we can do something that will help them do that and help them with their jobs, then that's the least we can do really, to say thank you.